I saw the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I saw the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I saw the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. That's why I trust him. That's why I trust him. My Savior, the one who will never fail. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's been a while. I haven't actually been on social media, haven't been in the limelight. I haven't been pretty much anywhere. So a lot of you might be wondering, where did Pout Mag go? Where did Ashley Alee'ce go? She's no longer on the radio. We don't see Pout Mag anywhere anymore. I had to take a break. Because life been lifing, boo. Life has been lifing. I'm going to start off by just kind of doing a story time. And I'm going to tell y'all my story. This is my story, and I'm sticking with it. But first and foremost, I am on a journey of regaining back my identity. See, your girl lost herself. She lost who she was. She forgot what she liked to do. Then lost my momentum. And this is just a moment of transparency. And I know I'm not the only one. Motherhood, life can take you through some journeys and some obstacles. And I guess that's where you find out your true identity and purpose. So I'm finding out mine, and this is just a little bit of my story. See, for years I was afraid of telling my story. I really was. In order to protect those that had something to do with it. Let me say this. I didn't choose them to play a part of my story. They were just a part of it. But then I turned 40. Actually, let me go back. I was 39 years old. And I started reflecting. I started thinking about like my 30s and just everything. And throughout that time, I started to realize that I couldn't remember anything about me. Anything that made me happy, anything that I did for self that invested into me, I couldn't remember. I couldn't even remember what I liked to do. And I was like flabbergasted. I was like, it's time for a change. It was time for a change. And it was just like that switch kicked in. And I think 40, when I just clicked over to 40, I felt like I needed to pour into me a lot more. I needed to regain my footing. I needed to get to know me as a 40-year-old woman. I needed to know again what made me smile, what made me happy, what piqued my interest. I had spent a lot of time investing in everyone else, solving their problems, helping them with their issues and things. But I went without any care in the world about myself. I forgot to love myself. I forgot to pour into myself. I forgot to make me smile. I forgot all of these things that would continue to keep me going and moving. And it happened. I don't have an excuse for it. I don't even know how I got there, but it happened. I noticed that I had spent a lot of time making others feel comfortable, while somehow I became comfortable walking on eggshells. And I decided, no, I no longer wanted that to be my story. I no longer wanted that to be my life. I no longer wanted that to be a part of me. That I needed to start loving me. I needed to start pouring into me. I needed to make me a priority, regardless of the titles I had or hold, as a wife, as a mother, as a daughter, as a sister, as a grandma. All those titles, yes, I'm a nana. So, regardless of all those titles, I still needed to make sure that I poured into Ashley, that I poured into God's daughter, that I loved God's daughter, because God created God's daughter and created her for a purpose. Amongst me pouring out into others, He also created me to love me and to appreciate the things that He put into me. So, I am embarking on a journey of regaining my identity, my true purpose, my true self, my true happiness. Your girl is just about to love on herself extremely to the maximum, to like, I mean, I'm talking about dating myself twice a week, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, like doing things that I like to do just on a sporadic, just out of nowhere. If I want to go and see a movie, hey, I'm going to see a movie. You know, if I want to go and get a pedicure or manicure, I'm going to do that. And for a long time, I forgot I could do that. Somehow I put myself in some type of mental prison, some type of just going through life, waking up, going to bed, you know, and just going through life, taking hits, taking losses, and just going through the journey and the emotions and really not unpacking the why or what I was supposed to receive from that or why I was even going through it. And that started to tear me up. It's almost as if you just receive a lot of, no, ain't no, almost as if I received a lot of pain. And somehow I became Esther, and I found myself secure in the midst of the fire. And I have no idea how that took place. So I started to kind of pick up the pieces of the puzzle and research, reflect, and look into it all those things throughout these years that I didn't pay attention to, all the things that I neglected, all the things that I don't know how somehow I put in the back of my mind and pushed everything else to the forefront. I decided to explore those things, to embark on that journey. And this journey goes back as far as my childhood. So I would like for you guys to follow me and embark on this journey with me while I reconnect with myself on a spiritual alignment, emotional, physical, financial, and mental, to regain who I am as who God created me to be, God's daughter. And I know there's a lot of women out there that are currently experiencing this or may have experienced it once in their life. So I know I'm not alone. But I'm going to be as transparent as I can, because you never know whose testimony might encourage another woman to move forward into her true identity and her true self, and to regain her identity. So please do not gatekeep. Tell your sister, tell your girlfriend, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell them all. Share my channel with them, because if I can do it, you can do it, and she can too. Love you.